Well, we've left the best to last. It was an historic and extraordinary time in London overnight as hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world descended upon the Mall for the trooping of the colour, as they called it, and the first balcony appearance by the royal family in more than 2 years. It was a pitch-perfect start to the 4-day long weekend of festivities to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Can you believe it? A celebration of an astonishing 70 years on the throne. No one does pomp and ceremony, of course, like the Brits, and Sky News' very own Annalise Nielsen has been on the ground soaking up all the festivities. Annalise, welcome. You're on the Mall for much of yesterday, soaking up the vibe, talking to all manner of people. They seem to be in fine form, loving what they were seeing.
There is just such a sense of celebration around this. This is something that most people acknowledge we're never going to see again, having the 70th anniversary of the coronation of a queen who is just so adored. And that was really the message we were hearing from so many people on the Mall yesterday, that they wouldn't necessarily come out for just anyone, and the queen is so special. But we don't get to see her today. She is sitting today out. She's having mobility issues, which we've seen in the past, and she had a number of major events yesterday, 2 balcony appearances, and then lighting the Platinum Jubilee beacons at Windsor Castle. So the focus today, as you can imagine, is all going to be on Harry and Meghan. This is their first royal event since they sensationally quit 2 years ago. It was very acrimonious, as we all recall, but they were on their best behaviour yesterday. Just a very discreet appearance in a window at the Trooping Colour Parade. Today will be much more front and centre, but you can imagine we're going to see Prince Charles and also Kate and Wills trying to put themselves front and centre, make sure that they're not distracted by the Sussexes.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I know she had to withdraw from the Thanksgiving at St Paul's today, but and the immobility problems you mentioned are spot on. But gee, she looked fabulous. She was beaming.
She really was. You could tell that this is something that she's been planning for years, and this is such a celebration of Britain, and this has been such a national holiday as well, so that would have been a huge part of it. But she's a woman of duty, and I think to see all the servicemen and women, especially to see the armed forces celebrated in the way that they were, that was quite a distinct message to say that this is a big part of the royal family as well, that they are but such a big part of the Defence Forces. But what we're also going to see is just this establishing of what her legacy is. She's hit this milestone of 70 years, which they've never seen in Britain before, but she wants her son to succeed, she wants her grandson to succeed, and then she wants Prince George to succeed. And so this is where you can see a lot of the choreography around this weekend is establishing them and making sure that people know that they have her support and blessing.
I had to laugh. Prince Andrew, the Queen's scandal-plagued second son, no longer a working royal. He's been diagnosed with COVID. I don't want to get conspiratorial, but what timing?
Who's testing for COVID anymore as well? We were all a bit surprised by that one, although one of the pastors who was supposed to be overseeing today tested positive for COVID as well. But it did seem a little bit convenient. At the same time, everyone's been trying to make sure that the focus doesn't come off the Queen this long weekend. And Andrew already got himself in a bit of trouble at Philip's Memorial, walking the Queen in. That seemed to raise the ire of William and Charles as putting himself back in the centre. He is very unpopular at the moment, and so it might have worked best for everyone. I heard Laura Jace this morning say the question isn't that he has COVID, but who did he get it from? Who's he been out with? So I think that was a pretty good observation.
I think it solved a problem just perfectly for the Queen, and I can't wait to see how the next 2 days go for her and also the family. Annalise, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your time in London. It sounds like it's a fabulous occasion.
Oh, try to stop me.